Devin the Dream Haney states that he and Tank Davis is the biggest fight. It's as big as it gets in the sport of boxing. Do you guys agree with that? I don't know. I think Tank is a big fight, you know, in terms of who... For Devin Haney, that's a big fight, but I also think like Canelo and Crawford could potentially do some big numbers. But at the end of the day, it's definitely a big fight, especially with the narrative, the history they've had, the infamous doghouse sparring, the fact that Ryan Garcia leaked a clip, and the fact that, you know, at both points in their careers, at some time they had a relationship with Floyd Mayweather, and they've had a good, you know, kind of apprenticeship, and kind of, you know, they've been looking up at Floyd, the godfather of the sport of boxing, kind of been under his wing a little bit, and they both had some influence from Floyd Mayweather. So that there's always some storyline. I always kind of know that narrative that they're going to run with, and I'm sure it's going to be that sparring, the fact that little clip got leaked, and, you know, Bill Haney, Devin Haney, they don't like Floyd Mayweather right now. I genuinely believe that. I'm not trying to say a conspiracy. I'm sure, like, if they saw each other in person, they'd be able to shake hands. I'm not sure if Bill Haney would be able to do that, because he kind of has called out Floyd Mayweather for trying to knock off Devin Haney off the throne, helping Ryan Garcia, going on a jog with him. They almost... You know, Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight Devin initially. Obviously, you guys know that that fight's going down. But initially, when Ryan was set to fight Devin Haney, Floyd Mayweather kind of pulled Ryan aside, spent some time with him, and told him, Rolly is a bigger fight. You'll sell a lot with Rolly. Take a belt from Rolly, and then go in the direction of Devin Haney, which I think is, honestly, like, I can't be mad at Floyd for that. But I think it's more so the fact that that footage of the sparring got leaked, because... Like, obviously, you guys saw that clip, and I know that's not the full clip. I'm aware. I'm very well aware of the fact that, you know, Devin Haney apparently got the better of Tank, you know, in the longer and entire version of that sparring. You know, that wasn't that little clip wasn't the end. It continued on, and apparently Devin Haney was rumored to have gotten the better of Tank. Tank gassed out, whatever the case may be. But you guys can just, like, throw that out the window, because you have to remember they're wearing 16-ounce gloves. They got headgear on. This is a long time ago. Tank was fresh off a flight to spar Devin, and Devin was in shape. Tank wasn't in shape. So there's a lot of stuff that, you know, goes into that narrative. I don't look too much into sparring. I just know Devin Haney and Tank would definitely be a big fight. Is it the biggest fight in boxing? Maybe, but I think there's some close seconds, or some close competitors, like I said before. Canelo and Terrence Crawford's a big one. I honestly don't think, as much as I want to see Canelo and Benavidez, I don't think it sells as much as people think it sells, because I don't think people know David like that. No disrespect to David, I think it's just, like, it's one of those things that take time, and just random stuff can blow you up on social media and get you popping, and that just hasn't happened to David yet, where the casuals know who he is. So I think that, you know, Terrence Crawford and Canelo is a little bit more exciting than Benavidez and Canelo, to the casual fan as well. Like, I understand the weight classes, they'd have to figure that out, but Terrence has been on record saying that he's willing to go up to 68 to fight Canelo, and that's, you don't just say stuff like that. But we know that Canelo has said that, you know, they wouldn't give him credit for that. But yeah, going back to Tank and Devin, that's a big fight. We know that. It's always a topic, because, like, at the end of the day, these two have history, and they've been considered rivals since they were younger, in terms of, you know, they've been in the Mayweather gym, been around Floyd. So there are a lot of mutuals around Floyd Mayweather that know these guys, and they've kind of had to take a side. Who do they think is going to win, Tank or Devin? And a lot of people, you know, see it competitive. What I know is that both guys can box. I don't like that misconception. You know, I'm always hearing the fact that, you know, Tank can't box. You know, Devin and Shakur would easily outbox Tank. And I'm not saying that it's crazy to picture Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson outboxing Tank. I'm just saying, you know, I know that Tank can box. He just hasn't had the opponent where he's had to showcase it. It's as simple as that. Like, you need a guy like Shakur or a guy like Tank to bring out that level of elite boxing that Tank does possess those tools, but he needs the right fighter to bring it out of him. Lomachenko, Tiafimo, those guys could bring it out of him, but guys like Ryan, where he just kind of has to time him and pick up his rhythm and, you know, allow his opponent to get comfortable, those are the kinds of opponents that, you know, he doesn't really have to worry about boxing. He just has to land that one shot, boom, and like just like that, Ryan's on the floor. No disrespect to Ryan. I'm a big Ryan Garcia fan as well. I just know that, you know, there's elite, and Ryan Garcia, I consider him elite, but he's on the lower end of elite, in my opinion. But he's definitely not a bum. I hate when I go on social media and people are saying Ryan Garcia's a bum, he's a TikToker, he's an actor, he should quit boxing. Like, you don't just get to that spot. Otherwise, you know, why aren't there just a bunch of people like Ryan Garcia in the sport of boxing? Like, why can't people sell like him? It's something exciting about him. You know, the fact that he's an entertaining person, he has a personality, and in the ring he has an exciting style. Maybe not the prettiest style, maybe not the most satisfying sweet science style that you guys want to see. You pugilist fans, you guys who are so particular about the sweet science, I get that, and I understand. There are guys like Shakur and Devin who are much more appealing and pleasing to the eye in terms of, you know, people who actively watch boxing. I understand all that, but why is Ryan Garcia selling more than a lot of these guys? It's because, you know, he's popular, he has a personality, and he does have an exciting style. He's knocked guys out. He definitely has a left hook. I just think that it becomes easy to telegraph once you get to a certain level, and once you get to the level of Shakur, Devin, then you can't just throw it and swing for the fences. You're gonna have to time it. And, you know, go in there with a plan. I think that if you don't go in there with a plan, and I think, you know, a lot of people are talking about the fact that, you know, Ryan Garcia got stopped by Tank. Hasn't he learned his lesson? You know, Devin Haney is no different. The thing is that Ryan Garcia is under the impression that Devin doesn't hit hard. I think that Devin has good timing. He has the speed, he has the precision, so that leads to power. And I think that Ryan Garcia is kind of underestimating Devin's ability to time him, and I think, you know, once he gets in that ring, he's going to find out real quick, if he's actually going to go in there and just try to take his head off, he's going to find out real quick that, you know, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to get in the ring with Devin Haney and just land a big shot on him and knock him out. But I'm not saying that Ryan can't do that, because, like, we know that in this sport anything's possible. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, it's not just any fighter. This guy's a defensively sound fighter. It's probably the best defensive fighter that you've ever faced in your career. You know, I'm talking about Ryan Garcia facing Devin. So it's going to be a tough task for sure, but maybe that threat of the knockout power might not be there, but you also can't get overzealous, because at the end of the day, if you overcommit, you make it easy for him. You, like, at the end of the day, when you overcommit in any fight, you're giving him some power by exposing yourself more than you should be. And at this level, I would like to see Ryan Garcia stick to a more traditional game plan. Like, it doesn't have to be a knockout. Like, you win this fight, your stock stays the same or increases. I'm not saying, you know, either way. I think Ryan Garcia, it's a win for him. He's going to make millions of dollars. But I just mean, in terms of his career, if he actually wants to try and become a world champion and have a world championship run at 140, he's going to have to win a big fight. It can't just be beating guys like Oscar Duarte. It's not going to do the job. He has to beat a guy like Devin. He has to beat a guy like Shakur to continue to be in that name. He maybe earn that Tank rematch and go from there. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney coming up April 20th. But should Tank and Devin Haney be the next fight? Because is it the major fight in boxing? I think that is definitely the fight to make, in my opinion, especially for Devin, especially for Tank. Those two need to fight each other for sure. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. That's going to do it for another Nads Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.